Good morning, students. In this video, we'll see how to draw an ellipse using the AutoCAD software. First, let us see the questions. So, construct an ellipse with the distance of focus from the directrix as 50 mm and eccentricity as 2 by 3. In addition, draw a normal and tangent to the curve at a point 40 mm from the directrix. So, open the AutoCAD software, click New. So select the template as ACAD and give open. So once you enter into the software, the first thing you have to do is you have to set it in the drafting annotation mode. Then type units, press space, set it in millimeters. Then limits, LIMITS limits. We are going to specify the A3 size, okay, 0, 0. Next 420, 297. Once you set the limits, again switch it on. And then give zoom command all. Now we'll make a boundary using the line option. Line, specify the first point 0, 0. So now the line started from the origin. To get a straight line, press F8. Now the line becomes straight. Give the length as 420. Let's go out, then move it to any convenient place so that you can able to see all the lines. So in the upward direction go to 97, press space, then in the left direction 420, then downward direction again 2 lines. So once you got this boundary, press escape, type zoom. So now within this boundary we are going to draw the ellipse. So first you have to, the first step you have to do is, draw the directrix. So start anywhere close to this left upper corner. So I'm going to click here. So I'm going to make a line for 200 mm. So this is I'm taking randomly. If you want 100, you can take 100. This is just a random number. So I'm taking it for 200. So then once you drawn the directrix, next you have to mark the focus which is 50 mm away from the directrix. So I'm going to take a line. So if I move along this line, so when I come close to the center, I will get a triangle which indicates that the midpoint of that line. If it is not showing, then press escape, type DS, press space. So go to the object snap. In the object snap, make sure this box is tick or not. Then select all. So you have to select all the options. Then only you can able to get the relations when you move along the objects or entities. Click OK. Now again go to the line. Select the line and then move along this line. See, I got a triangle. That means you are at the midpoint of that line. So before moving along the line, you have to ensure that you have selected the line option or not. Without selecting the line option, if you come along this line, you won't get any relation. Can't find any relation. First select the line and then move along the line. This is the midpoint. I'm going to click here. Just do a left click on the mouse and then move on the right side and give 50 mm. So now this is going to be my focus. So this endpoint is going to be my focus. So I'm going to place a letter at that point, TEXT, to get a letter or try to type a word. So you have to use the text command, TEXT text, press space. Now it will ask you to specify the start point of this text. So you click anywhere in this window, in empty space. Don't click on any line, just click here. And then it will ask you to specify the height. Specify the height as 2.5 mm. Press space. Now it will ask you to specify the rotation angle of the text. You specify it as 0. Again space. Now you can able to see the cursor blinking. Now I am going to type the word F. So if it is not visible, you zoom it. Okay. If the scale is very small, so once you type the letter, just click outside the text box. If you want another letter, you can type. So if you want to cancel it, you want to finish the command, just click the outside the text box and press escape. Okay. Now click this F. You can able to see a small square, blue color square. So click this one and you can able to drag it to anywhere. So I can't move in the inclined direction, right? This is because the F8 is on. So switch off the F8 mode so that I can move freely anywhere in this window. So I'm going to place the F here. If it is very small, what you do, just right click this one. You can able to find the option called scale. Click this one. Again go to the F. You can able to see if you move close towards the F, you can able to see a green color box. Select that box and then just freely move the mouse so that the size of the scale will, the size of the letter will increase. Okay. Once you set the size, again do a click. Now the letter will be, this letter will be fixed. The size of the letter will be fixed according to your requirement. So next thing what you have to do, we have to mark the vertex. So to mark the vertex, what you have to do, I'm going to give a name as T for this point. So what you do, just click the F, Control C and then Control V. So the you can pay, the letter will appear close to your cursor. Then just move the cursor and place the letter wherever you want. I'm going to place it here. Okay. Then double click this one, so you can able to edit it. I'm going to give D. Again, click outside the box, press escape. Now what I'm going to do, I am going to divide this line into some equal segments. Okay, based on the eccentricity value. Here the eccentricity value is 2 by 3. So you add the numerator and denominator, you will get 5. So I am going to divide this TF line into 5 equal segments. Okay. So to do this, go to DIB, divide. DIB means you will get a divide, press space. Now it will ask, now it is asking you to select the object to divide. So I am going to select this line as my object and it is asking enter the number of segments. I am going to enter as 5. So then press space. Now the line is divided into 5 equal segments, but it is not visible, right? Because you have to change the point style. So go to the utilities, it will be on the right upper corner. So select utilities and in the second option you can see a point style. Select this point style and you have to change it to any marks. So I am going to put it X here. So then click OK. Now you can see now that point is changed to X marks. So next what you have to do, I'm going to place the vertex. So you have to place the vertex again based on the E value. So E value is 2 by 3. That means in the numerator 2 is there. So you have to fix the vertex at the second point from the focus. Okay. So I'm going to fix it here. This is going to be my vertex. Next what you have to do, again go to command, type line, select this vertex and go in the, draw a line in the vertical direction so that its length should be equal to VF. This line, this length of this line should be equal to VF. That means distance between the vertex and the focus. In this case, the distance between the vertex and the focus is 20 mm. So I'm going to give 20 mm. Press space. Now I got a line for 20 mm. Then press escape. Okay. The next step what you have to do is again line command. So you have to extend this line for another 150 mm. So while extending, switch on the ortho mode so that you can get a horizontal line, perfect horizontal line. So I'm going to extend it for another 150 mm. This again I'm doing randomly. So 150 mm is the within 150 mm you can get the other vertex of the ellipse. Okay. So 150 is enough. So fix 150. Within this range you can get the other vertex. So press space. So next what you do, again in the vertical direction you give another 150. Okay. Next what you have to do, don't worry, it is going outside the limit. If you want to draw outside the limit, you can switch off the limit and then you can draw. Okay. So now what you have to do, now again click the line option, click the D point and join this point. So this point, so to get an inclined line, switch off the ortho mode, then I am going to join here. So I can able to see a green color square bar. That means you are at the end point of that line. To click. Okay. Next, what you have to do, once you join these 2 points, next you have to extend this inclined line up to this line. So for that you can use an option called extend, E-X-T-E-N-D, extend. Press space. So it will ask you to select the first, you have to select the fence. After selecting the fence, you just press space and then click this line. So this line will extend up to the fence. Okay. This is 2013 version. So in this version, first you have to select the fence and then you have to select the line which you want to extend. Whereas in the latest version 2024, you don't have to select the fence. Directly you can select the line which you want to extend. So it will extend up to the nearest fence. Okay. So once you extend the line up to this fence line, next what you have to do, next you have to offset this vertical line every 10 mm. So go to the offset command, OFSET, press space. Now it is asking you to specify the offset distance, specify it as 10 mm, press space. Now it is asking you to select the object to offset. So select this object, move to the right and do a left click. Again select the second line, move to the right, do a left click. Similarly, I have to repeat this one until you get the last line. Okay. Just click the line, move to the right and then do again a left click. So once you got the line up to, then press escape. So now you can ask me, sir, why are you taking 10 mm? So you can also take 5 mm. If you take 5 mm, you can get a better or perfect ellipse. If you take 15 or 25 mm, the shape will slightly move out of the perfect ellipse. Okay. So 10 is the nominal value. You take the value as 10. Okay, offset value as 10. So next what you have to do, we have to extend this vertical line up to this slanting line. So again go to the extend command, press space, select the object. So first you have to, in this version, first you have to select the fence. Okay, this is our fence. Once you select the fence, press space and then select the lines. Whereas in latest version, you don't have to select the fence, you can directly select the object. So it will extend up to the nearest fence. So once you extend all the line, you just give some name for each line. Okay. So I am going to give, so I am going to click this one, Control C, Control V. I am going to place. So first I am going to place the letter, then I am going to edit it. So each point I am going to place the letter. Place the letter on both sides. So by placing the letter, you won't get any confusion while cutting the arc at each line. So now I'm going to change the name. So I'm going to double click on this. I'm going to click as 1. This as 1 dash. This is going to be my F dash. This 2 dash. Similarly, you give the name for all the line. So maximum by 11th or 12th, maximum by 13th line you can get the other vertex. Okay. So up to 13th line is enough. So once you name all the lines, next we are going to cut an arc at each lines. To cut an arc, I am going to put a circle. So type circle in the command box. Circle. Press space. Now it is asking to specify the center of the circle. So I am going to click here. This is going to be my center. Now it is asking the radius. So I am going to give this 1 dash as radius. I am going to click at the 1 dash point. So now a circle is formed. Now what you have to do, select the circle. Just select the circle at the outer, means just select the circle and then click at the center. Now you can able to move the circle. Move the circle to the focus and then go to the command line, type PO. PO means point, press space and then specify a point here. Okay, next expand the circle up to this F dash. So you don't need to move the circle because you are already in the focus. Already we are in the focus. So select PO, type PO and put a point here. Next, select the circle, select the center, then move to the right to place the circle at the center of the circle at the point 2 and then drag this edge up to 2 dash. Now what you have to do, again you have to move back this circle to the focus. Again type PO and you have to cut a point where the circle intersect with these 2 dash lines. To place a point here. So again I select this circle, move to the point 3 and again drag this point up to 3 dash and then again bring back the center to the focus to cut a arc at 3 dash line. So while moving the circle front and back, be careful. Okay, place the circle correct at the correct point. So keep tracking the line properly. That's why I gave name for all the lines so that we won't get any confusion while moving the circle front and back. So now what you have to do? Once you drag up to 4 dash, again select the center and bring back to the focus. Then make a point at the intersection. Similarly, you have to do it for all the lines. It means up to 11 or 12. I think at 11th line you can get the other vertex in this case. In some case it may go up to 13th line. Maximum by 13th line you can find out the other vertex. See, I got the other vertex at the 11th point. So once you got the other vertex, you delete the circle. So we got the one portion of the ellipse. Similarly, we have to get the bottom portion. So for that, you can use an option called mirror. So we can mirror this all this point at the bottom using that option. So type mirror. So it will ask you to select the objects. I am going to select all these points, not the line. Just select the points. Okay. Mirror. So I have selected the line. First I will select the points. So while selecting, select carefully, don't select any line, just the points. So I selected all the points. I am going to mirror mi tabular or mirror. Press space. So now we have selected already. Now it is asking to specify the first point of the mirror line. So I am going to click here D, and now it is asking to specify the second point. The same horizontal line you can click any point, but should be in the horizontal line. Okay, in the horizontal line. So I am going to click this one. So now it is asking erase the source object or not. So you have to give no. If you give yes, the points on the top will disappear. So I am going to give no. So I got the points at the bottom. Now go to this spline command, SPLI and E spline command, press space. Now you have to connect all the points. Okay. So once you select all the points, what you have to do, press space. Okay, to finish the count. So now we have got the constructed the ellipse. Okay. So there is another question. So it is called, in addition, draw a normal and tangent to the curve at a point 40 mm from the directrix. So first what you have to do, we have to draw a tangent and normal at a point on the curve that should be 40 mm from this directrix. So what we are going to do, draw a type line. So I am going to select anywhere here. So I am going to put the tangent at the bottom. If you want at the top, you can put at the top also. Okay. So click in this line and move 40 mm. So to make a horizontal line, press F8 and click 40 mm. So then in the vertical direction, take the line up to a point at which it intersects at the curve, at the ellipse. Okay, so this is the point it is intersecting. So I am going to click at this point. So in this point, we have to make a tangent at this point. So to make a tangent, what you have to do, go to line, connect this. So first I will place a letter at that point. We will keep it as a P. At the point P, we have to draw a tangent. So click this one. Click outside and press escape. Now go to the line option, connect this point and the focus point. So switch off the ortho mode. Okay. Once you connect the this point and the focus, next you have to draw a line perpendicular to this FP line that should intersect with the directrix. Okay. So what I am going to do, I am going to rotate this line 90 degree. Okay. Otherwise you can go to rotate option, select this object. It is asking the base point. I'm going to select this as the base point. So it is asking the angle of rotation. Okay. So I'm going to give 270 degree because this software, so we have to copy it. Should not I have to give copies. Okay, rotate, select this object, press base. This has to specify the base point, select this point, and here you click copy and you specify the angle as 270 degree because it will take the angle in the anti-clockwise direction. So total is 360 degree. So if you take the line the anti-clockwise, it should be 270 so that the line can make 90 degree. Press space. So I got a line. So now what you have to do, you have to extend this line up to this directrix. Go to extend command. Go to extend. Press space. Now you have to select the fence. This is my fence. Now I am going to select the line. So once it is extended up to directrix, what you have to do, I am going to put a point at this. So which is, I am going to put a letter for that point, which is going to be D dash. Now what you have to do, we have to join this D dash and P by a line. Okay. So now what you have to do, we have to extend this line in this side also. So for that what I am going to do, I am going to rotate this line 180 degree. So I can extend in this direction. So again click rotate, select the object, press base. It is asking base point. I am going to specify this as base point. So again click copy and click 180. So now you got the tangent. Now this is going to be my tangent. Okay. So you don't need this line anymore. So I'm going to delete this one. Okay. Now this D dash P is my tangent. Now I am going to draw a normal. It should be perpendicular to this D dash P line. So what I am going to do, again I am going to do rotate, or I am going to rotate this line. Okay. Rotate, select this object, press base point. So I am going to give copy. So what angle I have to give? It is in the clockwise direction, anti-clockwise direction, so 270 degree. So this is going to be my normal. Okay. So I have to extend in this direction also. What you have to do? For that you can either rotate or you can mirror this line. Okay. So I am going to mirror this line. So mirror this object. Select this object. Press space. Asking the mirror line. So D dash P is going to be my mirror line. So erase. It is asking erase the source object. No. So I got the line. So I am going to put a text as N for the Control C, Control V. I'm going to put here another word here. So double click this one. This I am going to put N. This I am going to put N dash. So this is D dash P is the tangent. N dash is going to be your norm. Okay, thank you.